What is up, YouTube? We're back. Kinda, sorta, ish. I don't know. We'll see. But 2026 prep series. I'm a little bit behind. I'm currently 18 weeks out, so I've been in prep for 2 weeks now. Don't mind my tiny human in the back. But yeah, so 18 weeks out at this point, and we're talking to the people, Timber. All 5 people that care. But anyway, so 18 weeks out, been in prep for 2 weeks and just had check-in today. Things are cruising right along. And yeah, obviously I've already got brain fog. It's also in the morning. Well, it's noon. But I work night, so it's morning, you know. Anyway, new plans today. Going to probably cut food a little bit, add a little bit more cardio, and change up my training split just a little bit to adjust things as we go on. But otherwise, it's probably like the best starting point I've had, which is really exciting, considering I didn't have a kid in between shows this time. So hopefully that'll be a good change. Excited to kind of see how that plays out now that we've actually been able to get a really solid run in this off season. Had about a year and a half off, and we really focused on health and building nice and slow, keeping the waist as tight as possible, and just seeing what we could actually do as far as muscle growth without also having to cut baby fat for a change. So it should be good. We're gonna do a show that I've never done before, never gone to before, see how that shakes out, and hopefully, maybe, I don't know, knock on wood, see if we can maybe make a run at nationals. Bare minimum, I mean, see where I might stack up. I don't know. We're gonna see what's underneath everything, this extra fluff that we've got going on. But yeah, I mean, scale's moving the way it's supposed to. Clothes already starting to fit different. Waist is staying nice and tight. Already starting to get kind of some lines coming through, stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna see. Me and the mini are on the way to the gym now. Had fasted cardio, 8, and then gonna hit, what is today? I think today, because I haven't got my new plans yet, so I think today yet is still going to be, should be rows, quads or hams, and one of the delts. You would think at this point in time I would know. I don't. I just go off what my logbook says because I have 2 brain cells. So here we go. Alright, so I'm dying on the bike. Yay, fasted cardio. So it's completely wrong on my lift the other day. I think I did like literally the opposite of everything that I said. So yay for 2 brain cells. But I got a revised plan since then. New meals, slightly less food, and then a new workout split as well. That's really gonna help focus on making sure like prime recovery, that I'm not pushing too hard to the point where like my body starts fighting back. You know, as far as like, again, like the not recovering, too high cortisol, stress levels too high. Even like when you don't feel stressed, people forget like working out, cardio, life, all of those things are stressors. So whether you feel stressed or not, like your body might still be in that elevated, stressed like state, which obviously impacts recovery, all that stuff, which we're trying to maximize. So change the workout split, change rep ranges, sets, all that type of stuff, to hopefully keep that optimal. So that's where we're at with that. Hopefully we can get something recorded. Like I said, I haven't ate yet. I've got no caffeine or anything in me, so I'm a little wonky right now. I worked last night, so got up, getting this done. I've got my youngest home right now. The other one's in school, so 50-50 if I'll get some gym footage today or not. Just depends on how the rest of the day goes. So plans after this, I'm going to eat. Maybe try and do videos of food today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. At this point, I make no promises because it's a whirlwind. But yeah, I'm going to continue dying. I'm about halfway through cardio. Just went up by 5 minutes. Still only fasted before first thing in the morning. I have nothing post or anything like that yet. So, knock on wood. Stay that way for a while. It's not awful. Like, cardio is when I get a lot of stuff done, which is nice as far as like emails, checking social media, getting back to people, looking at events, stuff like that. So it's nice to have that time, but it does become very time consuming as it creeps up. So anyway, maybe the next video will be food. Maybe it'll be lifts. I don't know, but I do know it's freaking cold here. It was like negative 35 over the weekend, and I had to work. So lots of layers. Luckily, I still got some body fat on me, so I wasn't too cold. But yeah, so if you're in the Midwest, stay warm. No exploding trees. If you're further south and getting blasted with snow, welcome to the Midwest. I don't know. Nature's crazy right now, but all right. I'm gonna continue dying. Got my food show on, trucking along, so. Alright, so this is my post-workout meal. It's like a burger bowl. It's got venison, rice, spinach, there's a pickle buried in there, and then mustard and sugar-free ketchup. So, kind of makes you feel like you're eating a burger-ish. Pretty delicious though. Last meal of the day. I meant to record all of my food today, and I didn't. Also, don't judge the pan. I can't add like oil and stuff, so I tend to walk away, and then I'll come back, and like my chicken and stuff is like stuck to it. But it's fine. Makes it extra crispy. It's all good. But I've got chicken, rice. I'm gonna throw some spinach in there when it's almost done to cook that up in it as well. And then my fat is going to be avocado. I'm not a huge avocado fan, so actually what I do, I get them when they're like just barely, right? So it's still pretty hard to be honest. It's like a texture thing, I don't know. But anyway, so I'll do that, and then I put some cilantro and a little bit of lime juice on there, and it's kind of like a homemade guac-ish situation, and it makes it so I can tolerate eating it. I'm a big baby about it. But anyway, that's my fat. I've got avocado, chicken and rice, throw some spinach in there, and then as always top her off with some Himalayan pink salt. Do about 5 grinds of that, mix her all together, and then I'm going to finish my food show. Maybe an episode of, I've been watching like the new A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's been pretty good. So maybe watch some of that and then pass out and start all over again tomorrow. So there's a partial day of eating combined with like one lift because I was in a rush and didn't get done. So here we are, 17 and a half weeks.
What's your new picture of?
Alright, so since I forgot yesterday, here's my pre-workout meal and my toddler belching in the background. So you're welcome. I got a full bagel, plant-based butter, eggs, and then I actually drink my egg whites. So pre-workout meal. And it's weird because I'm hungry and need caffeine. So you're welcome. All right, I got protein food prep day happening. So I actually only prepped a couple days worth of my proteins at a time, just because otherwise I feel like it dries out, especially chicken. Like the chicken gets pretty dry. So I've got venison. It's supposed to be lean beef, but we actually use venison. I get ground venison from a friend of mine after they go hunting. And then we've got chicken and then lean turkey. So I actually smoke all of my chicken. When I have fish, I'll do the same as well. Or like steak, stuff like that. It tastes better, and it doesn't matter if it's 2 degrees out or 92 degrees out. We're 99.9% of the time smoking our stuff. Obviously, I can't smoke the ground meat, otherwise I would. But yeah, and then I use this. If you watched my videos before, this is what I use to grind up the chicken. We used to have like bear claw things from Traeger we used. This is just easier. You put the chicken in there, and then that goes on top, and then it just spins. But anyway, I look absolutely homeless and wrecked. I've been home all day doing stuff. So I've been making cookies for a pop-up event that I have, as well as like some random housework, stuff like that, and then just mom life. So I look ruined right now. Hello to the homeless house goblin. But I've got check-ins tomorrow. I'll be officially 17 weeks out from the first show, which is exciting. Things are kind of cruising along. Because the universe is just universing. I've had a decent amount of just like personal stress and work stress pop up lately. And it was cruising for how long, and then just start prep and bam, here we are. But we're working through. Luckily I've got like a good foundation and stuff set in place, that my body's still responding, and I'm utilizing the stuff that I have worked on and built and found that works best for me as far as what helps reduce that and to minimize and just keep things good. So we're doing that. My needy dog in the background thinks he needs to go potty. I got chicken on the grill I gotta go check. But tomorrow, check in, 17 weeks out. I will attempt, it is what it is at this point, to try and get some more footage of like actual lifts and stuff like that. That's not just me rambling, and food, but trucking right along.